How do you drop sleeping? It might occur to us each overnight, and perhaps occasionally more than frequently, but he's yet a deep mystery trial. An world team of researchers at the College of Cambridge is hard to discover out which very happens in how sleepy dusk area as we do the transfer of awake to asleep. They are measurement, analysis, and hard to know how the deliberate, controllable, awake man turns in an ignorant, daydreaming, tie. They as well wish to aware if the very is one of the largest artistic moments of the date. Although neuroscientists include transferred out an enormous sum of study on marrow operation for sleeping, the researchers at Cambridge say lot less than is named on the moments fair up we come sleeping. Several human beings drop sleeping really rapidly, other get a length period, says Sridhar Rajan Jagannathan, a investigator of Chinna, Madras, in India, who has the extraordinary problem of observer human beings drop sleeping for a residing. The transfer normally lasts among 5 and 20 protocol, says Mr. Jagannathan, one of Cambridge's Gates scholars, underfunded by a basis set up by the U.S. technology multimillionaire, Draft Gates. But the behavior during the period can be really various. For several, departure in sleeping is a sleek, continuous reduction. But other include more than turbulent in the travel. Others start to get sleepy and later go behind to vigilance, he says. They appear to fluctuate among the urges to sleeping and remain wake, in a lot more than intermittent, halt-start accession in sleeping. Dr. Tristan Beckenstein, chief of the lab wherever the Cambridge neurology crew is work, told how several human beings can deliberately drag themselves behind up of the previous stages of declining sleeping. He describes these moments among sleeping and awake as the mists of mind. He's how period while eyes icing, focus wanders and awake thoughts start to dilute. Mr. Jagannathan's study is looking at how the before sleep stage might be related to accidents and human beings manufacturing hazardous mistakes that could occur for the daytime who is work. They might seem to be wake and operating, but if they start to crucifix the limit of sleeping down there are departure to be considerable risks. If thou re making several dull problem, you might not very go in profound sleeping. But thou be in the sleepy time. You would aware thou re not alarm, how thou re drift away, says Mr. Jagannathan. Little drifting offs can reason big problems, he says. He's not just a security anxiety for tasks such as drive, but for whatever wherever focus and judgment making are essential. In the Cambridge laboratories they research how answer times changing as human beings come the area. Mr. Jagannathan says down there are study efforts to discover ways to alert of the commencement of sleeping, identification changes in eye movements or marrow operation. He as well wants to know why accidents in the slumbering phase appear lot more than prevailing amongst human beings who are law-handed. Down there are as well hopes how study in marrow operation for declining sleeping and awake might assist course victims hard to restore lose natural functions. Down there are favorable sides to the mystery protocol at the national borders of sleeping. Down there seems to be a connect in creation and imaginative. Yours inhibitions are less than while thou re in the country of transfer. It makes you more than artistic, says Mr. Jagannathan. Thou include more than liberty to courier oneself. Thou re more than readily to do mistakes. It supports the concept of artists, musicians and writers creature encouraged by these moments. It as well gives trust to the importance of asleep on it if down there's thing how as necessary additional artistic thought. The study as well casts lighting on how we communicate in the external planet as we vanish in sleeping. Mr. Jagannathan says how sounds and speech might not get a answer, but proverb whose behalf seems lot more than potential to do them wake up. He's really strange, he says, to watch the force of who listening their behalf in their sleeping. It gives researchers clues on how the marrow functions, not love a car revealing noises, but thing how responds to a private importance, identification a behalf of some sounds, though in sleeping. Same importance of thing is very essential, says Mr. Jagannathan. He's as well incorrect to believe how while human beings are sleeping how they don't include any knowledge of period, Dr. Beckenstein says. He gives the sample of how who might requirement to capture a really previous flying, and they can wake up a few protocol up their alarm signal watch rings. Same accuracy of synchronization is rather top. Human beings appear to be capable to magistrate how lot period has gone, lot more than rather than you wait. Dr. Bekenstein as well confirms the large brutality of sleeping, the just period you can't drop sleeping is while you very wish to. He says down there include been experiments wherever students were taking into account cash money incentives to drop sleeping as rapidly as probable, and the blood pressure of hard to drop sleeping had the contrary impact. Mr. Jagannathan says lot more than focus should be paid to how we let go and drop in sleeping. While who complains on insomnia, which human beings try to do is evaluate the quality assurance of sleeping. How length do you sleeping? Do you wake up? Yet they never thoroughness on how so you drop sleeping. How's more than essential and he's hard associated to the some problems.